What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Shaman Warrior Network. I'm your host, Shaman Jona, and today we're going to be talking about something very, very important, something that is so beneficial for your spiritual health, beneficial for your emotional health, beneficial for your mental health, and pretty much beneficial for your complete, total personal development, and this is the importance of detachment. I'm going to be sharing with you my story of how detachment has helped me live the most aligned to my highest self. So listen, you're really not going to want to miss this. Check it out. Stay tuned.
It's the Shaman Warrior Network. Ignite the inner flame, catalyst of the change, planting thoughts in your brain, lift you up off this plane, breathe easy, connect.
Before we talk about detachment, I feel like it's only right that we talk about attachment. Why is attachment not beneficial for your health? Why is attachment something that you should learn to be consciously aware of so that you can make the necessary changes? Well, when you're attached to anything, that is a strong pull of your ego. Because when you're attached because you like something, or it makes you feel good, or you have an immense amount of love for it and you don't want to lose it, so you are attached to whatever it may be, a person, a place, an item. So when you have this attachment, you are pretty much setting yourself up for a suffering trap. Your ego is just like, okay, I know life is impermanent, anything can happen, something's going to change at some point, but I want this to stay the same. I am attached to this, and this is something that I want to continue to have for as long as I want it. It might be forever, it might be the next 5 to 10 years, but you're attached to this thing that you just really want. Your ego is saying, I want this, and nothing is going to stop me from having it. Nothing is going to take me away from it, and I will do anything that I can to keep it. Now, when you become attached to anything, you're attached to this idea of permanence that does not exist. You're attached to a fantasy, the fantasy that you will be able to have this thing, or this place will stay the same, or this person will be yours forever, for the rest of your life. This attachment to permanence is something our ego does a lot because, as I said before, we are suffering masters. Our egos are suffering masters. It's built into us. Our programming is easy to get attached because we like to feel. The universe wants to feel and experience the world through us. So when you get attached, the immense feelings of joy and the immense feelings of displeasure when you lose that thing, the universe loves it all, so it takes up every single bit of that experience and it relishes in all of it. Something we should do as well. This reminds me of a conversation I had with my brother. We were talking about indulging on the fruits of your labor, and he told me, Jonah, remember, watch out, indulging is not a good thing. And I actually retorted and told him, it is not the indulgence that is the issue. It's the attachment that you create to the indulgence. If you're able to indulge in something, taste it, enjoy the beautiful fruit of the universe, and then be able to put it to the side, be grateful, say thank you, and not have this attachment to want to pick it up and take it back and have it more and hold it forever, then you're good. You can indulge on the next thing, enjoy that, and then enjoy its passing. This is called loving detachment. When you're able to fully indulge in something presently and allow it to leave when it's time to go. The opposite of this would be disconnected detachment, and you are disconnected because you're not allowing yourself to feel more than surface level, because the thought is, I cannot get attached, so I won't feel past surface level feelings. But what you're doing is dulling your world and not allowing yourself to experience the universe in its totality, to experience the present moment for what it is, because you are almost attached to being detached. So remember, loving detachment is the way to go because you want to fully, presently experience the moment with love, with bliss, with joy, and allow it to pass with love, with bliss, with joy, to make space for your next blessings. I actually started really applying detachment into my life within the last 2 years. In the past 2 years, my life has done an amazing shift. I'm so grateful. Universe, God, thank you so much. I love you. I love my life so much. Make sure you're grateful. Make sure you keep that gratitude up. But 2 years ago, I started getting into tantric texts and learning about Tantra because I wanted to master my inner energies. Tantra isn't just about sex. Your Tantra is your energy, your full energetic aura. That is your Tantra. And to master your Tantra is something that is on the level of Buddha, on the level of God status here on this earth. So I was very interested in Tantra because I've always been aligned to the idea that we are all gods here on this earth, and there is a formula or some way that you can live your life to release that inner God form and allow it to manifest here on this earth for your highest good. And as I was going through these tantric texts, I realized that detachment is a big key player in helping release that God from within you and allow it to take form here in the physical. Your reality is being shaped by multiple factors, and all of these factors are only consistent because of the attachments that you have to them. Anything that you apply your focus to will expand, and that is exactly what happens in our perception. So when you realize this, you start to see the need for detachment, because when you can release from the idea that you might be limited, when you can release from the idea of who you are and allow yourself to expand into something bigger, you are infinite. And that's exactly what we are. We are infinite, eternal beings. We are reflections of the ever-changing, impermanent universe. When most people hear that they should be living their life in a detached fashion, they start to believe that anything that may lead to attachment is bad, like loving somebody or having a close, intimate relationship or fully indulging yourself in the feelings of bliss. But that is definitely not the case. The universe wants to experience everything through you, and that means experiencing the most amount of bliss, the most amount of love. So what you have to do is allow yourself to come close, intimate, feel the connection, the love to every single thing at any time. Be present, presently experience the moment, but don't create the attachments, the hooks that say, I want this forever. If you notice yourself saying, I want this forever, then it is time to start applying detachment. But if you're able to enjoy something, then enjoy it and appreciate it when you have it. Love the moment. This moment is yours every day. Every second that you live, every second that you're conscious is a gift to you, directly to you from the universe. And indulge in that. Be happy for that. Be grateful for that. Just don't hold on. Don't create that attachment, because then you're creating that suffering trap. And what's next is pain. Self-inflicted pain, actually. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you feel like this video added value to your life, please comment below. Let me know what resonated with you the most. I'd love to hear from you, and make sure you share this with a friend, somebody that you feel would benefit as well from the idea of detachment. Maybe they're getting into Tantra. Maybe they are in a relationship. Maybe they're building their relationship with themselves, going through their inner work. This would be a great video for them to see why detachment is so important. Make sure you also like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so that you're notified for the next videos, and I'll see you next week on the Shaman Warrior Network. Peace. I love y'all.
We are eternal. We are eternal. We are eternal. Better write it in a journal. We are eternal. We are eternal. We are eternal.